Are you satisfied with the options you have, or perhaps the incoming options that you have? Did that change with Riqui's news? Is the focus still a striker for you?
Yeah, focus is still a 9, and I think we're probably 2, maybe 3 players away from where we ultimately would be on day one if we are able to accomplish what we accomplished. But one of those would be a 9, I think. Again, adding to our guys that are here at the moment. So the options are there. It's a unique situation, to be honest with you. Whether it's the role of a DP for 1 year, or whether it's some kind of a non-DP situation. It's been interesting, and how you fill that spot, looking at not just this year, but in a bigger picture. So that's more on Will's side, but I'm obviously involved in the discussions of that. But the options are relatively interesting. We want to see what we can get in the door, but we are looking at that spot. I guess that's kind of.
Any thoughts on João Klauss?
Scored 2 goals against us last year. I'm not sure we helped ourselves out, but the way he buried him was certainly memorable. He's obviously he's a talented striker. He's a big target. He's got good feet. He's an interesting option. I think my understanding is we're in some discussion, but I don't know how close we are, if we're there. But I think he gives us some uniqueness to the top. Again, his size, he's 6'3", so I think teams ultimately have to make a choice on whether they want to overpress us or sit low against us. And if you overpress us and you've got a nice target at the top, that makes problems for the other team. If they sit low, you have a nice target who can get on the end of things in the box. And so having somebody with stature and his quality is not a bad thing for us, that's for sure. So we'll see how things play out. It's been an off season. There's always been in and out, and so you have to just kind of see how things ultimately land.
Hey, Greg, you have you have the American flag behind you.
Yes.
How important is it to get some players on the national team, and how do you plan to help them out?
Yeah, I think first of all, we've got the World Cup coming, which is really exciting. Hopefully it's the time, but we've got the World Cup coming. And having guys who can participate in that, whether it's Joe and others who can participate, is amazing. I think we have some young guys who are kind of in the youth national teams and in that next steps. We want to keep those guys progressing, and hopefully one day they'll have the opportunity to play in the World Cup. So we're really happy about that. If there's some guys, I don't know if there's anybody we can get into the actual picture here in the final stretches of this last 5 months, but if possible, obviously we'll push guys. But I think it's our ability to continue to develop players who are in the system, who can remain in the system, and be a part of the national team in the big picture.